Don Peoples, Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So, man, let's get into what's been going on in hip hop and the spirit that's been over this month. You know what I mean? Because we got to start calling a spade, y'all. What's taking place, man, is utter chaos, mayhem, and it's only getting worse. I mean, I know a lot of y'all have heard about the KTS Dre situation, him getting shot up fresh out of Cook County on bond, with his grandmother. She trying to do a good deed, get him out of jail. Ops get the drop and shoot him up 64 times. Grandmother get hit in the knee, but he gets shot 64 times. Closed casket. That's not even a open casket situation. Shot in the face, shot in the body. 64 times is personal. And, allegedly, homie had bodies. He was a savage out here in them Chirac streets. But he definitely met his maker coming out of jail, of all places. And not only, did he make his maker, but his brother, KTS Vaughn, and his father, all by gun violence, all by a situation that's been spiraling out of control for years. And it seems like since the birth of drill music, we've now reached a point where anybody can get it. It really is kill on sight. But when you hear the story of, how, Vaughn had bodies, obviously his father, in the streets, you could tell by the picture, he just looks like he done did a couple things himself. Allegedly when they killed him, they punched him in the face and violated him too. So it's just a hatred that came off of, these brothers is crazy. And, it's like people are asking like, what's happening? Why is this happening? What has brought the spirit of death over our culture? Ever since we decided to diss the dead or our ops, this situation has now gotten out of control. Even with the situation with the boy Indian Red Boy and, the Nipsey Hussle memorial and, what him and his homeboy did to that. And, allegedly he didn't supposedly do anything, but, him being there, stamping on it and standing right beside the dude who did it, really just didn't make any sense. And you really put a target on your back that you knew was bigger than rap. Nipsey was loved by Crips, Bloods, and everybody in between. So anybody could have killed you. Anybody could have turned you off for that. And it's like, people think because of social media and this clout shit that it's just cool to just diss and piss on graves and, scar up memorials and ain't no reckoning behind it. Ain't no straightening behind it. Yeah, man, them killers coming right to your door. And ain't nothing else to talk about. And in this case, not even to your door, right to where you sitting at. You sitting on live. I don't know if your location was showing or what, but immediately somebody got the drop and then they dropped you. So that had to be one of the most gruesomest deaths I've seen on live. I thought it was fake at first. It was so crazy. You literally seen life go out of my man's eyes. And all for what? For some clout? And not only did you put yourself in harm's way, you put everybody you loved in harm's way, because it was going to be some straightening either way about that. Like, your OGs can't stand beside you when you do stupid shit like that. You know, of course, they can try to pay for it and you know, ask for forgiveness. But, man, you know, in this world, you don't get second chances when you're dealing with that gang shit. You know, this ain't the civilized world where somebody can forgive you for doing wrong to them. So, you know, for these brothers to, you know, put themselves in harm's way, you know, by doing stupid stuff like this, and then also, you know, having bodies or saying things like, you know, like I said with the KTS Dre guy, you know, somebody put on his live, you know, you should get out of Chicago. You know, you need to get up, you know, roll. There's, you know, you hot, niggas looking for you. He say, man, you know, it don't matter, man. Shit, I'm ready to go in. It's like you niggas don't even care. So that's the part that has me confused. What happened to wanting to live? Because that's the coolest thing ever. Dying young is not cool, especially like that. Getting shot up 64 times or getting shot up on live for everybody to see. Your last breath. All for a set that don't love you. You be lucky to get your funeral paid for. But if you had any kids, I doubt you had life insurance. You niggas just out here, man, just thinking this shit is cool. And it's really not cool. So when is somebody gonna step up from the hip hop community? We gotta dead this drill shit, man. It just ain't rocking. It's causing the angel of death to come right to your doorstep. All you niggas. Even what happened in New York with the shootings in New York and the Bronx, you know, kids laid out on the street. You know, it's getting to the point where, you know, is it time to take guns or do massive lockdowns again? Because ever since we came off this, you know, this coronavirus situation, man, you niggas been wilding. You know, it's not safe to take the babies outside no more. So not only are we fighting against the powers that be to not put that thing in our body, but man, we fighting against you niggas. And it's like we all are getting turned out and we all are following the piper and thinking that dissing our ops or you know, picking up a gun at a young age is cool. Like, whatever happened to getting the education and you know, being, or just getting to the bag? It's like, what made killing cool for shorties at 12 and 13 and 14 to pick up the pistols, shotguns, the semis? Like, what really makes this a trend? The only thing you can really point to is what's fueling it. What's the beat behind, you know, the drum behind of what these dudes is repping and what they got going? You know, because it has to be something, right? I just don't think niggas just wake up, brush their teeth, and just don't have a theme music to go out to, you know? We got to start calling a spade, like I say. Like, we can't keep thinking that the music that we put out doesn't give off the frequency of death, the energy of the reaper. You got young kids, man, that's out here, man, pulling their pistols. You got young kids that's out here, man, willing to die and not even old enough to graduate high school. Don't even know what it feel like to drive a car. Just got done out the sandbox type situation. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the younger you are to catch a body, the cooler it is. And it's like, as OGs, man, we failed the streets because we're the ones that started this. Us being the guinea pigs of hip hop ignorance and accepting this shit into our reality, we've passed the curse down to our children. And now our children are left to slug it out because they're confused. We've always glorified the rap. We've always glorified what was being spit on the mic. They seen us do it. Now that they're old enough, now they're doing it. But we got a whole responsibility, man. And I'm going to tell you a prime example. I don't know if a lot of y'all seen it. I know a lot of people my age have. But the movie South Central. Like with OG Bobby Johnson. You know, he came out the first time he claiming Deuce, you know, repping the set, got his son with the bandana, the whole nine. You know, then he went back to jail for murder. You know, did a longer bid. And came home, obviously a changed man, you know, matured and vowed to get his son out the streets. But when he came home, his son was so far gone, it took a life or death situation and him almost losing his life to bring him back. See, we got to understand the consequences that came with this shit. And then we also got to understand the responsibility we have and what might happen as we go back to save our children. Because right now, the Reaper got them. They going out of here faster than lightning. And ain't nobody saving. Ain't nobody talking. All the big wigs, all the niggas that's gatekeeping, the Diddies, the Jays, the Yo Gottis, you know what I'm saying? The Interscopes, the Atlantics, the Epics, the Def Jams, the Russells. You know, none of these dudes are spitting anything about these shorties killing shorties, man. I mean, we taking them out, man. We killing our own army because at the end of the day, it's going to be time that we all fight for something greater than ourselves. But we ain't going to have enough soldiers because either all the soldiers are going to be locked up or all the soldiers are going to be dead because we going to kill them all. So if we can't see, man, that the Grim Reaper, the Angel of Death, is over hip-hop, taking the souls of everybody who consumes it, that makes it. It's like at this point, at first it used to be, you know what I'm saying, the dudes spit it, but everybody else get the repercussions, like us in the street. You know, the rappers still get to live and kick their feet up, but now that we got this new hybrid rapper that's really a street nigga that really done been about that life, they the ones that's taking the brunt of it along with us. So everybody's getting slaughtered at this point. So we got to see, man, where we're at in this, and we got to try to turn it around, because if not, I see a lot of dark days ahead. Y'all get in the comment box, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Has death taken over hip-hop? Is hip-hop cursed by this drill music, by dissing the dead, glorifying this shit? Like, is it time for us to really step up and try to clean up our streets? I want y'all to let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all get in the comment box, like, share, subscribe. You know, it's your boy Don Peoples, man. Deadbolt. Go.